My name's Hassan Hajjaj. I'm a Moroccan based between London and Marrakech, a contemporary artist. I suppose my art is really part of my journey between the two spaces. I have one part of the body, the work that's concentrated in Morocco, and the other part of the body is really the influence of London and globally. Art is a self-expression. Art also should create a dialogue, even if it's positive or negative. It should be, I suppose, kind of a storytelling. I think every artist has a personal journey with their artistically practice. Mine was really accidentally. It's something that happened along my journey, not studying arts. It was just something that happened with the love of photography. And for me personally, it's trying to express what I grew up with, my influences, what's around me, traveling. I would say it's, as I say, each artist will have a different expression. So for me, it's a personal journey. My inspiration has been many things. Firstly, growing up in Morocco and moving to England, then the influence of music, art, fashion, literature. Really, traveling was a big thing as well. It opened up my mind. So it's probably a combination of everything around me. Jaja is a space, basically a partnership with Amin Barodi. It started with the idea of the tea. The expression of the tea is to also to promote photography and music. So this was an idea to take this space and to have a gallery space, a tea room, a boutique, to kind of have it as a showroom. About collaborating, there's a lot of this happening now. You know, if you think of music, there's video makers, there's the artists, there's the stylists, there's young fashion designers. And this becomes like something that's happening as a collective. So there's definitely this. It's not easy because it always goes back to finance. But I think all this is really happening a little bit in the art world, a bit in the music world, a bit in the fashion, and also they're crossing each other. I think the challenge has been, you know, as I said, when I started doing art 30 years ago, it was very difficult because social media wasn't happening. It was more division. You'll get pigeonholed being either an Arab artist or Moroccan artist. But I think now it's a little bit better because a lot of artists can actually create Instagram and show their work visually this way. I suppose in Morocco, and I'll probably hopefully talk about the African continent, there's been things like when artists trying to do work, there's not enough materials, there's not enough education, there's not enough outlets. You know, galleries or magazines. But again, I can see this changing in the last 5 years because the younger generation, they don't wait for somebody else, they're sort of doing it themselves. Being a Moroccan African artist, it took a while for this to kind of be accepted in certain areas. I started as an artist maybe 25, 30 years ago. I was somebody considered as Moroccan, Arabic, Middle Eastern artist. And then it moved into sort of Moroccan, Middle Eastern, African artists. So for me, it's very important to be part of the continent. Also, I've been very lucky to be able to jump from being in the Arab group shows and being in African group shows. And this is good, is a positive thing as well. It allows more artists from Morocco to have more different, not just being in Europe, trying to show in Europe, but showing in different continents as well.